The darkness of the tunnel might be a nuisance, but the altar, tucked into the underbelly of the mountain, is impossible to miss. Welcome back to Ash of God's Redemption. Thank you for joining me today. Currently, we are travelling through the Gellian tunnel, going towards the altar. Now this tunnel, it seems to be an old railway tunnel, so I was hypothesizing that this game takes place in the future and it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic thing, because they mentioned that this railway, this steam train, I think, was like a relic of ancient technology. So it's certainly interesting. And also this guy that we're playing as, let's have a quick look here. I can actually speak to people. I forget I could do this. Where is what can we do? Squad management. Lo Fang, always forget his name. This guy, he takes no nonsense. He was just slicing up people, cutting people's ears off when they wouldn't answer his questions. He's a bad man. But also, actually, I'm glad to do this. It looks like we can actually level him up. So let's do that first before we travel down the tunnel. What can we do? So we can +1 to energy. So this one deals 15 damage to health and reduces the attack of an enemy by 1 unit, increases your energy by 2. So I guess what we just get an extra 1 to energy. Okay. Increases your energy by 2, and all damage received is dealt to health. We get an extra 2 energy to that one as well. So he doesn't start off with any energy. +1 to walking, +5 to health. I do like that one because he kind of needs to get in there. He doesn't have any energy, so he can't spend that energy to walk further. So +1 to walking would actually get him into the fight quicker. Could be good. And then this one, -3 to health cost of the ability. That's always good. It requires 9 health, so to bring it down to 6, deals 30 damage to health to all adjacent units. That's quite a good one. Anything that reduces the health cost of the ability is always a good one. So there's a couple that I'm tempted by. The walking. You know what, I might do this one. +1 to walking, +5 to health. I think that's probably a good one to go with, so we shall do that. Okay. We've got no kind of items we can give anybody. That's our entire party there. That's fine. Should we talk to some people? Read. The redhead doesn't avoid others but really seeks company. Are all Creamer like that? Why always alone? Do the Creamer avoid befriending foreigners? Do you icons befriend foreigners? In any case, I'm never truly alone. My tribe and my step are always with me. Where are the Creamer cities and villages located? I wouldn't tell you, even if they existed, which they don't. We have our hideaways, and the ghost town of Donat accepts us from time to time, but our true home is the steppe, our ceiling the blue sky. Our houses are covered wagons, ready to travel again in a matter of minutes. So, kind of a nomad culture. Okay. What makes you restless? You've come by the nickname before. Some people call Creamer restless nomads. We're restless because we're waiting for the end of the world. Our tribe mother, Haga, predicted it, and the past reaping signaled the same. Why worry about things beyond your control? Why live in the shadow of a 700-year-old prophecy? The reaping may flay this world, but can do no worse. This is the third reaping, Icon. According to the prophecy, what's come twice shall come again. What's come thrice is done for good. I also believe that there's nothing a man can't do. You're not going back to your family, are you? You might say that I've already seen my family, and now I'm going where I want, where I ought to. Want to or ought to? We'll find out soon enough, Icon. There are no obvious answers. This is what I've been contemplating. So the Creamer resemble Enzers in many ways. How can you say that? The Enzers aren't a tribe, they're warriors. Skilled or not, you should treat them as such, even if they're vagrants who serve evil. How did you tame them? Haga did it. The matriarch of my clan knew the Enzers' language and spoke to them. Those who didn't understand or wouldn't listen, she killed. The rest she saved, if only for a short while. Few Enzers can survive a reaping, though they don't always appear during reap time. who were around long enough to bring the creamer into being. Are there women among the Enzers? Did anyone fancy the masked strangers? How did it happen? What sort of question is that? That's the heart of the matter, Icon. No one fancied them, but Haga had a special skill. She possessed women's bodies and forced them to take the Enzer's seed. Oh, it's a grim story, but the creamer wouldn't be here otherwise, and neither would I. Okay. Where's the matriarch of your clan buried? In no particular spot, although I know where you're going with this. Haga possessed other women's bodies to bear the Enzer's children. She who can possess others can live forever, yet immortality eluded Haga. Even so, she never received a burial. How did she die? She was one of the 12 who forfeited their lives in the drowsy deep 700 years ago. She cast a spell on herself and turned to stone, then crumbled to ash. All who visit the place walk on her flesh. I see. Our chronicles say that 12 broke the circle of mortal vanity and embraced non-existence. The power they released nearly tore Terinium in half. I have no further questions. Come talk to me when you have more. As the Crimean saying goes, weaving words isn't like driving herds. Okay. Okay, right, let's continue our journey. We could spend time speaking to them, but I'm kind of anxious to kind of get the show on the road. Let's go down the tunnel. We shall see what awaits us. We've got very low morale. I wonder if there's some way we can raise that. Doom stops the engine for a minor repair. Without the distracting noise, your thoughts drift back to Reed. Does she truly pity her enemies? Death came as a relief to that Frisian. What does she know of endless agony that makes you beg for death? What does she know of starvation and sleep deprivation, and of the exhaustion of combat training? Does she know how children are made into Shadow Clan warriors? Yeah, so this guy's had a real tough upbringing. They never complain or cry. It is forbidden. Designs which instill foreigners with awe are cut into the Icon children's skin with a knife and treated with caustic poultice, prolonging the pain for several weeks. These children are beaten for the slightest of offences, even crying and smiling. What does the redhead know of torture? Well, we reminisced about the past before. I kind of want to find out more about him. Let's do it. None of them were the same. Their teachers gave them pets to care for, and then after a while demanded they kill them. Oh, we've heard that before in plenty of stories. New pets were given, which they were forced to torture and kill while showing no emotion. That sounds awful. Then came the foreigner's turn. They did the same to adults and children alike, torturing and murdering, staying cool and composed, torture and murder, leaving behind revulsion and bloodlust, rising above horror and hatred of their teachers, rekindled now after so many years of calm. Doom pokes his head into the carriage, jolting you from your musings. It's done, we're ready to go. The next stop is the cave outpost a short way from here. We'll restock on wood and refill the water tank. There's usually a small guard though. I'll stop the machine and leave the rest to you. Nod. You're a warrior of peace. When the river of life bends, you go with the flow. Doom shrugs and gets to the engine. The engine noise is soon replaced by a squeak of wheels. A dim light appears ahead. Okay, let's continue. We're using up our strikes here, which is kind of like what's keeping us alive. Okay, here we go at the altar. The machine stops. You and your companions get out of the carriage, and you see no guards around, despite expecting their numbers to be double the usual. Doom scratches his head. That's odd. Not a single watchman in sight. They're either gone or assembled in the cave where they stored wood and water. It's the only sheltered space. I wonder why no one came out. They should have heard us coming. Yeah, because he was saying we had to fight. We were expecting to fight our way through, but you look back to your companions, and they are already coming, weapons drawn. You need not say a word. Okay, so we could carriage. It's a good time to assign duties to the fugitives who will aid you in combat. I don't think there's much we can do though. We've got no items. There's not really anything we can do. We could heal the party, but the only one injured is Lo Fang. 15 strikes to heal. I don't think that's really worth it. What does that actually do? Minor injuries. I don't know what a minor injury does. Let's have a look. See if this tells us. Okay, so we're minus 8 health currently for the minor injury. Okay. That's fine. We got a +1 to the walking because of our skill that we leveled up at the beginning. Okay. That's fine. I can handle that. So the only thing... Oh wow, we can go all the way down here. Oh, okay. What's this? You tell the fugitives to wait for your signal and open the door and enter the cave. Armed visions are inside, but they're in no hurry to attack you. Of course, they would not know what happened to Rodan just yet. You wonder why they are hiding here, so you decide to talk to them first. A sergeant steps forward and looks you over. You're an icon, right? You serve Pelko Sutori? Give him my best regards. Wait! Was a different official not supposed to come with you? Do you know where he is? Since you're here though, it matters not. It's clear as day that someone has paid the local guards to kill the person in whose stead you came. Such are northerners. They did not squabble among themselves as much. They would have conquered Burkana long ago. However, this is not your concern. You face a different obstacle. At your command, your warrior wenches file into the cave. The sergeant's face hardens. What's this ragtag entourage? I see they're armed. Have you betrayed Frisia? For that, you'll be quartered. Lads, kill these traitors. Okay, so we are going to have to fight our way through. Oh, look at this battlefield. Okay, yeah, but there's nothing I can do. I've got no items. I'll use everybody. Let's do it. Right, there's a lot of them. Okay, so we have... Again, we've got 2 crossbows. A couple of sword guys. Okay. So, I think once again... I'm going to go over this side. So let's move everybody over. All the melee fighters up front. Archers at the... No. No. You there. I want you there. The archers at the back. I'll put him there. So just my reasoning for that is just because these guys are now going to walk further to get to us, so they're more likely to be able to just deal with a couple of these before we have to deal with these guys. That's my thinking. Right, so let's start with the girl at the front. What does she do? 9 damage and a stun. That could be really useful actually if we can stun the target. Not entirely sure what stun is. Stun normally means that they like miss a go in most games, so I'm hoping that's what it means. Could deal 9 damage, reduce the defense of the enemy. 9 damage and push them back by 2 tiles. I'm actually going to try and go for a stun. So we'll move here. We'll go for... I think I'll just go for his health and try and take him out as quickly as we can here. Oh, okay, so I've used one of their battle cards to just deal the straight up damage. Okay, that's fine. Let's get Bowler in the attack here. So there's 11 damage, 22 damage. Don't know if that's really worth it. What can we do for these things here? Increases your counter attack. Increases your defense. I'm gonna increase the defense. It's only 3, it's not a massive amount. I'm just gonna move up to here. Can she attack diagonally? She cannot. That's just crazy. These guys just don't know how to poke things to the diagonals. Never mind, we'll just end the turn there. Oh, he's used his energy. Oh, he's just ignoring everybody there. Oh, he's going straight for him. Whoa, what happened there? Did he just... He just took him out with a counter attack? What's that? I don't even know what happened. It was pretty cool though. Right, okay, we have some archers. We can do a basic shot. We can go for this guy. We could take out some of the... Oh, you know what? I will. 7 damage. Yeah, I'm just going to do a basic shot at this guy. We'll go for his energy. So hopefully that... Yeah, so we'll move just up behind there. Do the shot. So he's now has less energy for it to do his like special moves. So hopefully he's not going to be as good. Okay, and as my plan was, these guys will have to use up their entire turn just to get into range. Right, so you can do the same thing. Who do we want to do that to? I think we'll do the same thing to him. We'll do a basic energy shot. Yeah, she moves up to there. Okay. I don't do a huge amount of damage, unfortunately. Oh, did he just... Okay, so these guys like the commanders. They seem to be giving them back energy. Right, well, we need to sort that out. Right. Let's get Shannon involved here. Increases your energy by 7 when you kill someone. Okay. Increase your defense by 3. And energy by 4. All damage received is delta energy. Okay, and what's this one? Increase your running distance by 2. So she cannot... Oh, she can technically attack him. How does she do that? Has she got a range? So that one of the criticisms, they don't always show, unless I'm just missing it, what the range is. Oh, I suppose they do actually. You kind of hold over those pink squares to give the range. So she does have a ranged attack. So yes, that would bring it up to there. Okay, we'll do that. What can we do here? Increase defense. Yeah, we'll increase the defense, but there's no harm in doing that. And then we'll go for this guy. Let's go for his health. Not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, so these guys are commanders. That's what I'm thinking. And they just give energy back. Okay, so now his walking speed, because he's leveled up, he can now actually get in quite far. That's pretty good. So who do we want to try and take out? Anyone there? What's this one do? Deals 23 damage. That's quite good to energy and increases your energy by 6. And that's got a good old range on it. So, okay. Energy. Yeah, okay, let's go. We'll go here. I'm hoping that doesn't do friendly fire. Yeah, we'll do that, and that will take him out. And that gains our energy. That's a good move. Oh, I should have done. I'll do it on my next turn, I think. Is increase his defense. Oh my god! What is going on? Why are they dying when they hit him? That's insane. Okay. Increase your defense by 42. I'm going to do that because he's in danger of dying here. So I'm very confused as to why they're dropping when they hit him. Okay. Okay, so I've still got 10. Deals 60 damage. I'm not going to do this. I don't want anything that's going to cost health to me. Deals 15 damage to health and reduces attack of an enemy unit by 1. Increase your energy by 2. Yeah, we'll just do a stone piercing gaze. We'll do this guy. How much? 15 damage. Sure. Okay, because it's 42 defense, he's not going to take any damage at the moment. Right, let's try and take this guy out. I think it should be easy enough. We're just going to do a basic attack. Go on. Yeah, I saw that there. Yeah, that's like, he's got very quick counter-attack. Okay. Right, so this guy hasn't acted. Yeah, so I'm going to see... Yes, I want to take him out. Nice. Yeah, he's not just taking like any damage. That's so good, that kind of defense. Right, so this one, what can we do here? 22 damage and pushes the enemy by 2 tiles. Don't really need to do that because he's already low on health. We're just going to do this, take him out. Nice little poke to the groin there. Yeah, they're still going for him because I guess because he's like low health. Right. So can I can reach him with a shot. I might as well go for a big damage. Yeah, 15 damage. Yeah, we can take him out with that. I didn't even really need to do that one. I think the other one would have been good enough. Nice. 100 strikes for that. Some nice gold. Inspiration. We got what? Does that mean we have 2 fragments of it? I don't know. We've got some leveled up for the rest of the party. Nice. And nobody got injured. Quite a successful battle. After the battle, you tell Doom to tend to the engine while you return to the tunnel. One of the women, Swarty, lingers by a dead Frisian. Perhaps she's looting the body. You choose to turn a blind eye and deal with it later if necessary. Okay, with a bunch of people to talk to, first thing I want to do is level people up. Okay, Reet, what can we do here? +4 to health, +1 to attack. Does this unlock a new skill? Requires 14 energy. Cooldown 2 increases your health by 14. So it's pretty much just a straight swap between health and energy. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Or we have a shot which just deals 7 damage. Okay, yeah, so it increases the attack distance and damage. That's not bad. Bearing in mind, yeah, she's the archer, isn't she? So, what's this one? 4 to health. I think distance and damage, you can kind of keep her a little bit further away from the battle, and do more damage is always good. Yeah, let's go for that.
Hey!
Hey, Bola, what can you do? We have +1 to attack, +3 to damage. That's pretty good. Deals damage to everyone on the line. Ooh, piercing strike deals 11 damage. That's quite good. We have +5 to defense. How does that do? Deals 22 damage and pushes an enemy back by 2 tiles. Do we then gain 5 defense as well? It's pretty good. I like the idea of dealing damage to everyone on the line though. A piercing strike. Let's try that one. Kendi, what can you do? +1 to attack, +5 to energy, unlocks still gloat, increases your energy by 5 when an enemy unit dies. Okay, and -3 to defense of the target. So that would then increase that to 9. So you do loads of extra damage. That's quite good actually, the armor crack. Is quite good, or just do a basic +1 to attack could be quite good. Extra energy. So this one doesn't come up with a skill, so I think it's just +1 to attack to all their skills. That's actually not too bad. I think I might go with that. Just a, though this one's tempting. Let's go +1 to attack. Okay, Shannet. +5 to health, +1 to attack, +1 to attack distance. This is on... Oh, that's her little dagger kind of attack. It has a 2 range. That's quite good, actually. Getting the extra attack distance. Snake agility. -2 to cooldown, -2 to activation time. Deals 28 damage. I mean, that's a massively damaging thing, but it does take out 14 of her own health. So I'm not too sure I'm going to use that one all that much. I'm going to go with the attack distance on the bloodletting. I think that's a really good one. Let's do it. Right, that's everybody leveled up. Let's go and see what they have to say for themselves. Let's start with Shannet. Shannet paces around the carriage. She's so eager to leave. Leaving already? Yes, because everyone does. Better earlier than late, handsome. Oh yeah, she was the flirty one. Why did you follow Kendi? You're a smart one, Icon. We all follow Kendi because she acts like a warlord, always making the right decision, keeping her word. Now, Kendi followed Reed. If you ask why, I tell you, every warlord needs a king or a queen. Show no interest. Things are as they are. Who picked you? Yes, the ladies are a fine bunch, but even Swarty, wimp that she is good with a bow. A hunter's daughter she is. Like all of us, she's had to kill. It was a long way from Gordon. We got to know each other. Those able to stand up for themselves sort of stuck together. In a detached manner. This is not enough. You would not have made it through the tunnel without me. I'm not sure about this guy. We haven't made it yet. Do not forget that the woman's strength has nothing to do with her willingness to use a man. What are all of you going to do now? We all have our own plans, but we'll stick together until we find a place where they don't pull harlots off the street to torture them for a festival. If this is indeed a reaping, there will be no safe haven. Be on your guard, Shannet. I'm always on my guard, Icon. Those who aren't are already dead. Every dead man was once alive. That's very true. Bolla bustles about the Frisian temple. What did she find here? Let's go find out. You find Bolla hunched over the altar. The woman has clearly found something and is either examining it or deciding what to do with it. You shove your sword into its scabbard to get her attention. Bolla jerks upright and slowly turns, slipping something into her bodice. Let's ask her what she found. Finds anything interesting, you ask, looking into the woman's serene face. Bolla shakes her head and frowns. She pulls magical plaques from her bodice. Cursing, she lays them on the altar. You examine the brightly coloured cards. This woman is keen and resourceful. Bolla frowns, feeling her breast. What are you looking at, Icon? You should look at my bosom, damn you. Didn't you know? Here, happy now. What? No idea, what's this? Did that burn? The battle cards must feel hot now. Did you not used to live on the street? Did you steal from your clients? I didn't steal a thing from you. Are these not my rightful spoils? Belongs to the finder, and that's me. She who keeps secrets from her companions is not worthy of trust. I'm not looking for trust, just trying to survive. I want to get out of here, marry a decent man, have children, understand? In a calm voice. I see. You want to save your own skin, but you are going about it the wrong way. These cards could save you and your friends. To stash them is to waste them. Huh? You win, Icon. Take them if you think our miserable lives are worth saving. Oh, we've got some more battle cards, maybe? Right, Reet. Waiting for the machine to be primed, Reet separates from the other fugitives. We would like to find out what brought the Caribbean to Frisia. One of the young warriors' maxims come to mind. A woman leaves nothing to chance, even if she attributes much to it. You keep looking at me. Did you want to talk? I didn't think it an Icon's nature. What brings a bandit from the steppe to Frisia? I was taught that words and swords require equal precision. When you say brings, you deny my free will. Frisians are the only ones who call Grimra bandits. and you are not Frisian. Still, I'll answer you. I came to Frisia looking for wisdom, but at a very unfortunate time. I wish to return to my tribe. How do you expect me to aid you? I merely hope that we can be travel companions. If your destination is the Isle of Shadows, we're headed the same way. We could be of use to each other. I doubt it. He's not very friendly, is he? Remind me of this conversation if we travel together. I know a shortcut. How did you come by the magic cards? You shall know that these cards were only crafted by the Crimber in the last 700 years. But the cards came with the reaping. The Enzers brought them. Between reapings, they're useless. An able sorcerer will always have a use for them, especially during a reaping. As for the Crimber, the blood of both Enzers and Burkhans flows in our veins. This should explain much. I need to consider this. The machine's clanging makes it hard to think. Not much further, the tunnel ends soon. I like the sound of we. Okay. Yeah, those battle cards, I never think to use them in battle, to be honest with you, or I always forget. Haven't really needed them too much. I've used a couple of them sometimes. Kenty quietly stands beside the rock. She has the air of an experienced warrior about her. You approach the dark-skinned fugitive, broad-shouldered with an air of impudence. She is the last person in need of comfort. Huh. I need no comfort from you if that's what you're offering. Besides, Icon's not pitiless. All Icons are different. At the same time, our warriors follow the code of the Shadow Clan. It never mentions pity. What do you want then? If you want to kill me, do it. If not, get lost. Look after your companions. Do not allow them to loot. And remember, if an Icon kills someone, it is necessity, not bloodlust, that drives him. Okay, she didn't really have much to say. Swarty, you might want to ask Swarty why she lingers near the dead Frisian. Oh yeah, we saw her do something, didn't we? What did you find? Did Kenji not search the bodies? Why disturb the dead? Startled, one of the Frisians groaned, a flash of consciousness before death. He was asking for water. Did you give him water? Yes, but he died when attempting to drink. He also mumbled something about Palko Suturi and some orders. They leave in silence. Palko Suturi foresaw this attempt on his life. You will find out if the ambushers are prepared for a counterattack soon enough. Okay, well, there's not much else to do, but speak to Doom. Doom is taking his time. You might want to press on him. Doom poured several bucketfuls of water into the mechanism. Now he's fetching wood. The ancients harnessed the power of fire and boiling water to rotate the metal wheels. Some would have thought it witchcraft. You can't think that I hoped to fool you. I should have done what that official had done at the tunnel entrance. Now my life is forsworn. I've no other choice but to flee. Does it worry you? Well, I have nothing else to worry about. No family at all. I kept putting it off. Now I'll have to take a Birken wife, if I can make it to Bakana at all. I just have one question. No matter where you go, there's only one way to the Vale of Mercy. Will you let me come with you? I fought in the Bahaldun-Darien War and put my sword skills to the test many times. Only if you fight beside me. Breaking into a smile. I will, I come. I have a question though. These girls who travel with you, they're all quite fine. Are any unmarried? I think one of them was looking to get married and have kids. You could be in luck. Finding a smile in return. That's the second question, and time is of the essence. Please hurry up to fix the engine. Okay, I think it's time to go. Now that the machine's ready, you can proceed. Okay. Right, well that is probably a good point to leave it there for today. We are going to be continuing on down the tunnel, slightly longer tunnel, but going towards the exit. The iron road should be as long as the tunnel. This is where you must take your steam-driven machine to the exit. So what awaits us at the exit, I have no idea, but we will be finding out next time out. Thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do always enjoy reading your comments. And I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Goodbye.